Good evening, everyone. I'd like to thank you all for coming to the organizational meeting of the Livingston County Board. Marty, will you lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, please?
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now, we'll have the roll call of the 11 held over board members. Carly.
Present.
Weller.
Present.
Ambrose.
Here.
Mays.
Here.
Lovell.
Here.
Fitstum.
Here.
Blackard.
Here.
Herring.
Here.
Runyon.
Here.
Wilkie. Arbogast.
Here.
Okay. The next item on the agenda is nominations on the floor for the temporary chairman.
Yes, ma'am.
And it has to be one of the held over board members.
I would like to make the motion, nomination of Bob Weller.
Is there a second on that?
I will second it.
Are there any further nominations?
I move that the nominations be closed and we elect Bob Weller temporary chair.
Okay, and a second?
I'll second.
And this will, yeah, we'll have it'll be to close the nominations and to elect Weller as temporary chairman. And the second was by Schaefer? Kirkton. Okay.
You're too slow, Tim.
Well, the second needs to be by a held over member, doesn't it? Two? The second needs to be by a the motion needed to be by a held over board member too.
I'll second.
Probably actually better make Kathy the motion.
Yes.
Second.
Okay, we'll have roll call vote on that by the held over board members. Carly?
Yes.
Weller?
Yes.
Ambrose?
Yes.
Mays?
Yes.
Lovell?
Yes.
Fitstum?
Yes.
Blackard?
Yes.
Herring?
Yes.
Runyon?
Yes.
Wilkie? Arbogast?
Yes.
Mr. Weller?
Thank you, Christy. Okay, our first order of business this evening is to have the credentials checked from the election, and we'll appoint 3 members, 1 from each district. From District 1, I would like to appoint Jim Carley. From District 2, Steve Lovell, and from District 3, Mark Runyon. And they will canvass the vote, so to speak, and report back to us 10 minutes or so, whatever time it takes. Do we need a motion for that, Christy? That's just an appointment, isn't it? Yeah. So we're on recess until they get back.
What's your bone?
Is it cold, Marty? No, no.
Oh, wait, wait.
Those projects about done?
Starting, I mean, like you want, we got to shut down for the winter and rain, so they gotta come back in the spring and do some seeding and do some cleanup and some other stuff. And the one in Dana, we're just, in the middle of site. I mean, they've got everything signed up, we're just trying to get it, the developers. I haven't talked to anybody or heard anything. I know, when I seen Louis Hageman, like I said, the EDF, they quit everything. Because it's COVID, they want everybody to get out of the city. He said that this is like 2020. And so we're good, construction is all considered essential. No restriction. I don't know what the hell it is. Yeah. They still signing a lot of people up? No. Yeah. Really can't keep the damn birds out, it seems like. So they're gonna roost on, it's all open anyway, so.
Is everybody back, including our folks online? Okay, at this time, we'd accept a report from the Credentials Committee, please.
Yes, we've reviewed the documentation and the results of the canvass look in order. All the candidates are duly elected, even Jack Vietti.
Thank you, Jim. I appreciate it. At this time, I'd like to introduce Judge Balknecht, who will conduct the swearing-in ceremony for the newly elected members, please.
Thank you. It is my honor and pleasure to swear in the newly elected board members. So those of you that are newly elected, if you can please stand and raise your right hand. And repeat after me. I state your name. Having been elected to the office of district, state your county board district, county board member, in and for the county of Livingston and state of Illinois, do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the state of Illinois, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of county board member to the best of my ability. Congratulations.
Thank you, Judge. Appreciate it. Okay, at this time, I'd like to call on our new members for any remarks they would care to make. Scott Meninga, would you care to go first?
I'm just looking forward to serving on the board.
Just push the button in.
Just looking forward to serving on the board
We're real high tech here.
and getting to know everybody. Okay. Just looking forward to serving on the board for this community in Livingston County and getting to know everybody here.
Welcome, Scott.
Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome aboard. Seth Welch, would you care to say a few words?
Yep, thank you, Mr. Chair. Good evening, everyone. My name is Seth Welch from Fairbury. I'm a 2009 graduate of Prairie Central High School, and I got my associates from Parkland and my bachelor's from the University of Illinois in Urbana-Champaign. And I've worked in the manufacturing industry for the better part of my short 30 years on this earth. In a nutshell, you're looking at someone who believes in conservative values like smaller government, lower taxes, and personal responsibility. I've worked hard as a private citizen, and I'm going to continue to do so as an elected public servant to make sure Livingston County continues to be a place to go for people who are looking for good paying jobs, a solid education for their kids, a fair shake at taxes, infrastructure that provides for them, and most importantly, a government that delivers. To my new colleagues, I commit to treating each of you with the respect that you're deserved. We do share a common belief, and that belief is that as Americans, we have an obligation to be actively involved and participate in our communities to make them better. And in the end, that makes our democracy better. It's because of that shared belief and your years of service as to why I will never question your integrity or your commitment to the well-being of this county and the businesses and people that make it up. And speaking of the fine folks and businesses that make up this great county, those of whom I have the opportunity to represent for the next 2 years, I promise you that I will fight and scratch and claw every day to make your lives even a tiny bit better. Because to me, that's what public service is all about. The small incremental changes every day to make people happy to be here. I've been told by many that this is a thankless job, but I'm undeterred because I believe, just like you, that this is work that's worth doing. I'm a firm believer that it's in chambers like these that house local government bodies like ours. This is where actual change happens, that makes actual changes, actual impacts. The residents and businesses of this county have given us a mandate, each one of us, and our job is to fulfill that by working together, and I look forward to doing that. So thank you for the time, everyone, even though you didn't have a chance, you had to listen to me. And thank you, Madam, or Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Welcome, Seth.
Appreciate it. Welcome aboard. And it's great to have another Illini. Okay, Christie? Christie, would you mind calling the roll of the entire board, please?
Sure. Vietti.
Yes.
Bunning.
Present.
Kirkton.
Yes.
Manker. Berkman. Slagle. Fannin. Steichen.
Here.
Schaefer. Menninga. Kestner. Welch.
Present.
Arbogast.
Here.
Weller.
Here.
Ritter. Carly.
Present.
Lovell.
Present.
Ambrose. Here. Mays.
Here.
Herring.
Here.
Bitstam.
Here.
Blackard.
Here.
Wilkie. Runyon.
Here.
Thank you, Christie. At this time, nominations will be open for the selection of a permanent chair for this body. So we would entertain nominations for a permanent chairperson.
Mr. Chair, I nominate Kathy Arbogast.
Kathy Arbogast is nominated. Is there a second?
Mr. Chair, I second my esteemed colleague, Mr. Lovell's motion to nominate Kathy.
Thank you. There's been a nomination and a second for Kathy Arbogast. Are there any further nominations?
Move to close the nominations.
Motion by Marty to close the nominations for permanent chair. Second by Ritter. We'll vote on the motion to close first. And Christie, if you would call the roll.
Vietti.
Yes.
Bunning.
Yes.
Kirkton.
Yes.
Manker. Berkman. Slagle. Fannin.
Yes.
Steichen.
Yes.
Schaefer. Menninga.
Yes.
Kestner. Welch.
Yes.
Arbogast.
Yes.
Weller.
Yes.
Ritter. Carly.
Yes.
Lovell.
Yes.
Ambrose. Yes. Mays.
Yes.
Herring.
Yes.
Bitstam.
Yes.
Blackard.
Yes.
Wilkie. Runyon.
Yes.
Okay, that closes nominations. Now we vote on Kathy for chairperson. Is that correct, Christie? So we'll call the roll on that. This is for Kathy Arbogast for permanent chair.
Vietti.
Yes.
Bunning.
Yes.
Kirkton.
Yes.
Manker. Berkman. Slagle. Fannin.
It is with great honor I vote yay.
Steichen.
Abstain.
Schaefer. Menninga.
Yes.
Kestner. Welch.
Yes.
Arbogast.
Yes.
Weller.
Resounding yes.
Ritter. Carly.
Definitely yes.
Lovell.
Absolutely yes.
Ambrose. Yes. Mays.
Yes.
Herring.
Yes.
Bitstam.
Yes.
Blackard.
Yes.
Wilkie. Runyon.
Definitely yes.
Okay, thank you, Christie.
Yep.
At this time, we would accept nominations for the election of permanent vice chair for the board. Are there floors open for nominations? Are there any nominations for vice chair?
I'd like to nominate Jason Brennan to serve again as vice chairman.
Been moved by Tim Schaefer. I believe that was Tim, wasn't it?
Mr. Chair, I'd like to second that nomination.
And second by Marty Fannin for Jason Bunning for vice chair. Are there any further nominations for vice chair?
Motion to close the nominations.
Hearing none, we'll entertain the motion to close. Is there a second?
Second.
Who was that?
Take your pick.
Aaron, I saw Aaron's hand go up.
That's
so
what I thought it was Aaron.
Okay. I don't know who all the voices were. There were a number of them. All right, we'll be voting first on the nomination, or on the closing of the nominations. Christie will call the roll.
Vietti. Bunning.
Yes.
Kirkton.
Yes.
Manker. Barrickman. Slagle. Fannin.
Yes.
Steichen.
Yes.
Schaefer. Meninga.
Yes.
Kestner. Welch.
Yes.
Arbogast.
Yes.
Weller.
Yes.
Ritter. Carly.
Yes.
Lovell.
Yes.
Ambrose.
Yes.
Mays.
Yes.
Aaron.
Yes.
Fitstum.
Yes.
Blackard.
Yes.
Wilkie. Runyon.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Christie. Now we'll go ahead and vote on the nomination for Jason for vice chair. If you would call that roll, please.
Vietti.
Yes.
Bunning.
Yes.
Kirkton.
Yes.
Manker. Barrickman. Slagle. Fannin.
Yes.
Steichen.
Yes.
Schaefer. Meninga.
Yes.
Kestner. Welch.
Yes.
Arbogast.
Yes.
Weller.
Yes.
Ritter. Carly.
Yes.
Lovell.
Yes.
Ambrose.
Yes.
Mays.
Yes.
Aaron.
Yes.
Fitstum.
Yes.
Blackard.
Yes.
Wilkie. And Runyon.
Yes.
At this time, it's my pleasure to welcome the vice chair to his seat and escort the chairperson to her seat. By social distancing.
Oh, we better put the mask on. I'd just like to say thank you for everyone's votes and for your continued confidence in me to lead this board for the next 2 years. My door is always open to each and every one of you. If you ever need anything or want to gripe or, whatever. Again, thank you for your trust in me. Again, thank you. There are no announcements at this time, so I entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn by Fannin, second by Blackard.
Okay, roll call, please.
That was Fannin and Blackard?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I wanted to mention something though first up about the oaths of office. If you would sign both copies and then get them back to me tonight, then we'll have the judge sign off on them, and then at the next meeting, I'll have your copy back for you. And those that are online on Zoom, we'll mail them to you, or if you want to stop by our office, I can have you sign them there too, so.
Madam Chairman,
Yes.
when will the committee assignments be out? Do you have an idea yet?
It will be tomorrow. And just to let everyone know, it's not a full reorg on that. It's, that doesn't happen at this time. Just to want to let you know that.
Okay. Guys ready? Vietti.
Yes.
Bunning. Yes. Kirkton.
Yes.
Manker. Barrickman. Slagle. Fannin.
Yes.
Steichen. Schaefer. Meninga. Kestner. Welch.
Yes.
Arbogast.
Yes.
Weller.
Yes.
Ritter. Carly.
Yes.
Lovell.
Yes.
Ambrose.
Yes.
Mays.
Yes.
Aaron.
Yes.
Fitstum.
Yes.
Blackard.
Yes.
Runyon.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone. Next